Hey, I'm the Wolfman. Thanks for tuning in. Today, I'm here to take you on the Apsley expedition. Now, to give you a little bit of a background about this, some friends of mine and I, we have decided to purchase a land trust company, purchase a few acres of land outside of Apsley, Ontario. So I'm going to take you on a guided journey of what we found on this land and what we've seen. Now, we found this land on a website called Dignam Land, and I'm going to put their YouTube URL right there. There we are. Now, if you go on there, they have all kinds of really great parcels of land all across Canada. They do no credit checks. They do no really easy financing. All you do is you say, I want this piece of property, and you start sending them the money. Once you've sent them enough money, property becomes yours. So it's a really great company. I've bought a couple of parcels of land from them over the years, and this is my latest one. So we're going to be doing a lot of filming here, a lot of running some courses here, all sorts of great stuff. So let's go on in and take a look around at the land. So we managed to get the Jeep quite a ways in, maybe 100 meters or so, and we've come across some deadwood. So now we're going to have to remove the deadwood in order to continue on up. So here we are, we made it into our land during the Apsley expedition. This is going to be a great clearing to do things like camp and park for the night. So yeah, the next step we're going to do is set up our camp for the next few days. Inside this little clearing, found myself a great spot to set up a tent. So I'm going to go ahead and do that here, get set up for the night before the sun goes down. So we got the tent all set up, got my rain fly on, got my pillow, got my dog. We're all set. So the next step we're going to do now we got camp set up is we are going to get a fire pit set up and then do some exploring. So this is definitely the first time we've ever been to this property, and unfortunately we see some surprises around here. There's all sorts of rubbish that people have left here. Looks like bins from old washing machines. There's a chrome wheel cover from an old car. Look at that. All sorts of stuff that's really unfortunate that people would just come here and dump, especially on a vacant property. But we're actually going to use some of this to our advantage. What we're going to do is we're going to take this drum here, and we're going to take this, and we're going to use it as part of our fire ring. That way we don't have to worry about looking for rocks. We can build a fire in there. It'll keep us nice and warm, and it's going to keep the amount of damage that it does to the environment to an absolute minimum. Although I disapprove of dumping, this is pretty cool. Look at this. This looks like the old front end, a bonnet to an old, like a skidoo or something like that. And check this out, 1972. That's really cool. I think we're going to take this and, I don't know, maybe we'll sell it on eBay. It's got a little bit of collective value. But yeah, although I certainly disapprove of all the rubbish being dumped here, you never really know what you're going to find. Even just visually taking a drift from our old license plate, we have some old farm equipment here. We scroll up here, we have some old kind of steel piping. And unfortunately, over here, we have a bunch of tires. Thankfully, there's a lot of acreage here, and this is all concentrated to one small spot. Among some of the other really cool stuff that we found, check out this old antique bike. Now, this is labeled as a roll fast. I don't know a whole lot about bicycles, but what a really cool find. Among the rubbish, I found this old piece of scrap steel. And check this out. Roto-Spader. I wonder what that's from. Obviously, maybe a rototiller, some kind of old farm equipment. Cool, cool stuff that we're going to have to end up trucking out of here for the future. So check this out, taking a walk on the land. Look at these feathers. Look at the size of these things. Now they're kind of a brown and black striped. They're pretty big. I have no idea what kind of bird they're from. My guess is maybe even a pheasant, maybe a turkey vulture, but they're a little light in color for that. But I don't know. Either way, they're a really cool find in the woods. So as we get to the back section of the Apsley property, you can see all over here, there's a stream that cuts through the property. Now this is pretty cool. That means no matter what happens or where we're on this property, we can come to this little stream and we can get ourselves some fresh water. We can filter or boil the water or both. And it really kind of adds to the ambiance of being on the property to know that there's a stream that runs right through here. It's always something that humans are always drawn to water, and it's a really, really cool sight to see. So we're ending day one of our Apsley expedition, and it's been really fruitful. We've had a lot of major discoveries here. So as soon as we came in, we found a really great place where we could drive the Jeep right in, as you just saw. And it goes around a little bit of a ridge line, and down below we found, unfortunately, all kinds of rubbish that was dumped down there. We found things like old car tires, transmissions, fuel tanks, all sorts of stuff, including some of the more fun stuff, like the old farm equipment, bicycles, stuff like that. Even the meandering stream at the very back of the property. That was a bit of an excitement to find. So as we're winding down for the day, we will see what tomorrow brings here. So it's probably heading into around 2,300 hours on our first day, and I am heading to bed, looking up, oh, the stars. I wish I could capture on film how beautiful these stars are. It's like I can see the whole spiral arm of the galaxy, like I could just reach out and touch them. It has been a beautiful day. It has been quite a nice drive. A lot of great challenges, a lot of great adventure, and I can't wait to see what tomorrow brings. Anyways, I'm going to bed for the night.